Today I'm in Bledsoe Creek State Park in the state of Tennessee, just 45 minutes northeast of downtown Nashville. I'm super excited to be here. We're going to do a 3.5-mile loop trail around Bledsoe Creek and the shoreline. Super pumped to be here, and I hope you guys will enjoy today's adventure. Well, welcome back to the channel, guys. If you are new here, my name is Jamie McCracken. I really appreciate you joining me on today's adventure here at Bledsoe Creek State Park. A new state park for me. I have never been here. It's just about an hour and 15 minutes away from where I live in Franklin, and on the map it's northeast of downtown Nashville. So if you live in downtown Nashville, it's only like a 35-minute drive. Not too bad, and it is the 7th smallest state park in Tennessee by land volume. And what I mean by that is it's only 164 acres. So not a very big park. There's only a couple of trails, and today we are doing what is called the High Ridge Trail and Shoreline Lake Trail. So I just made it up the hill, as you saw at the beginning, and it is just beautiful up here. I'm at my first trail junction now. I'm going to turn left because I want to do this. I believe this will take us counterclockwise. We'll go up the ridge and then down to the lakeshore. And of course, we'll come back around here and out to the parking lot. So just took the little 1/10 of a mile connector trail to get up here. Turning left now. I hope you guys enjoy today's day hike in Bledsoe Creek State Park. We're about to cross the road. To my right is where I came in. And we go up there, that's where I parked, over by the visitor center. The trail continues across the road here. Looks like we're on a paved path now. Really nice. I'm gonna stay to the right to continue on my trail, my route today. To the left, it's called Storybook Trail. It's just a quick little, I believe, paved path back to the visitor center. And it looks like it has little placards. So probably a great trail for kids. Again, this is just paved. Really cool. I've been on the Shoreline Trail, and I'm going to continue that way here in a second, but I want to come out over here to this little overlook where Bledsoe Creek is. You can see it really opens up over here into a lake, and it is a beautiful early August day here in Tennessee. It's nice to be pretty much shaded all day for this hike. Oh look, we got a turtle down there. See if I can zoom in. There he is. All right, we actually have a lot of turtles. There's like 3 or 4 down there. If I come back over here, oh, look at this one. Looking right at me. I see some fish in here as well. There we go. We got a couple more. Look at those things. That's funny. All right, continuing on the trail. I came from over here. We're going to turn right and continue on the Shoreline Trail here at Bledsoe Creek State Park. One of the best opportunities that we have here in the state of Tennessee are the state parks. Why? Because they're absolutely free. There is no entry fee. There is no parking fee. Now, obviously, if you're doing some primitive backcountry site camping, there's fees to that, usually anywhere from $9 to $15. And of course, RV camping will cost you a little bit more than that. But if you're just coming out for day hiking, you know, you can come out here free of charge, adventure around, and that includes all state parks. So something as small as this one, as in Bledsoe Creek State Park, or the medium-sized ones, or the large-sized ones, kind of like Fall Creek Falls or Savage Gulf that are tens of thousands of acres big, that you can just go out there and just tons of trails, like miles and miles of trails. But I love that about the state of Tennessee, and that's why I really like coming out to these new state parks that I haven't been to yet, and there's still plenty more that I have not been to that I want to explore. But this is pretty awesome. There are all these little pull-offs here on the Lakeshore Trail, and really cool because I think they all have, from what I can tell, they all have like these little benches so you can come off trail, come down here to this little chute, and you've got a bench, and you can check out beautiful Bledsoe Creek. Although I would label this more of a lake. Let me check my map because it just says Bledsoe Creek, and yeah, it just says Bledsoe Creek, so I don't think they consider this a lake. But this is a big creek, I'll put it that way. All right, continue up onto the Lakeshore Trail. Just wanted to show you that there are these little offshoots. I've seen about 4 of them so far in just the short mile and a half that I've done. Well, I'm leaving the Lakeshore Trail behind, and I'm heading up on the High Ridge Trail. I have about 75 steps. Park ranger warned me if I did this counterclockwise, it'd be a little bit more challenging. So I was like, thank you for telling me that. I want the challenge. But it's really not too bad. We're almost done and up on to the High Ridge Trail. I made it to a little Y-split trail junction. If I continue straight, that'll take me on the Owl Ridge Trail, just 1/4 of a mile to connect over to a different trail system. But we're going to continue over here to the right and continue on the High Ridge Trail, although I've made my way down from the ridge, and I continue to make my way down. So it's been really nice. As you can tell, the whole day, pretty much very wide trail, very well maintained out here at Bledsoe Creek State Park. We've had a couple single track parts, but for the most part, these are pretty wide, accessible sections. Of course, we had some paved section at the beginning where it's wheelchair accessible, which is awesome to see. And yeah, it's just a well taken care of park. And I've seen, I've seen 2 people on the trail all day. So really peaceful. It is mid or early August, and I'm kind of sweating through my Z-Packs merino wool t-shirt, but it's nice and cool under the shade, and it's not too bad. I got some water, of course, to hydrate, but it's been a pleasant day. That's why I chose a short day hike as well, because, you know, we are in the thick of summer still, and it's about like 85 degrees today, and the humidity is not too bad. And made it back over to the connector. Here's the Y split. Of course, this morning I came up from right here and I made the sharp left to do it counterclockwise. And now we will head the 1/10 of a mile back to the visitor center where I have parked. Made it back over to the visitor center. I want to put up the final stats, so I'll do that right now of today's loop trail here at Bledsoe Creek State Park. It looks like we did 3.8 miles, so just under 4 miles. I did 289 feet of elevation gain, and I was out here for 1 hour and 50 minutes. So just under 2 hours. Now keep in mind, I was walking back and forth to get the camera and film, and did some offshoot trails to go check out the creek and the lake. So if you're out here, it's probably going to be like a 3 to 3.2 mile trail or something like that, and it would only take you maybe an hour, hour and a half. But I had a lot of fun. It's a beautiful area. I love the Lakeshore section because it was just, everything was very shaded, but it was shaded and you're right along the Bledsoe Creek and Lake. So I love that. Tell me what your guys' favorite part was, and of course, you can always like and subscribe. That helps me a ton. And if you want to be a huge supporter, click the join button. There's 3 different tiers there. You can become an associate producer, a producer, or an executive producer of the channel. That helps me tremendously. And yeah, it's not required, but I very much appreciate it. It just allows me to do more and more adventures. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, like I said, and I will see you in the next one.